Ah, here's the rebel
Here
cruisers.
we are.
Anything on the radar?
3 small rebel cruisers and 3 military hunter squads.
And what about our backup?
Nope, nothing. I think we'll have to do this alone. The rebels are scattered around. If you attack them cleverly, we might even stand a chance.
Destroy all rebel ships. Let's take out a cruiser first. Supposedly it's only small cruisers. So I wonder how many missiles they take. They look like regular-sized cruisers to me, but it's hard to really have a grasp on that.
Cruiser here. If you continue shooting at us, we'll return fire.
They certainly eat enough damage so that I would count them as properly sized cruisers. Yeah, honestly, I think this is just properly sized cruisers. I don't want to waste too much money, so I'm just gonna attack them here.
This is the Ronin police. We will assist you.
Alright, that's good.
Finally someone to lay down the law.
Is one of these enemy weapons zapping our weapon energy? Because it seems to me like we are losing weapon energy. Not at a constant rate, but slowly over time. No, not at a constant rate, slowly over time, but all at once, and I'm not sure what's causing it.
We got you now.
Anyway, this cruiser is just about dead. Come on. There it goes. One cruiser down, and I think now it's good for us to focus on strikecraft and thin them out a bit. Help the police here.
The first cruiser is destroyed.
Oh, they are actually decently tough.
He is just behind the stern. Out of control.
Next.
Solitary creature. You are disintegrated. We are him.
He says as he gets blown up.
Driving me nuts.
What actually are these ships? These are a different model. Which race are they from? I guess I could just look at what weapons they fire, and they seem to be firing Arab weapons. Which makes sense, we're in an Arab cluster here.
Emergency code. Directive 11A.
They also talk like Arab.
They're not sorry. We're not very efficient.
Yeah, I wouldn't like the police's chances against fully armed cruisers and stuff.
Requiring assistance. The shields are failing.
There are even more enemies here. I wonder if we can thin out the fighters at all, or if the cruisers are just launching them indefinitely. There certainly is no shortage of them. Oh, and we are in firing range of the next cruiser. That's actually a bit of an issue.
We got you now.
I kinda doubt that. Nah, it seems like we are making the fighters disappear. I'm not even sure if there's any police left to assist us.
We've lost the first squad of hunters.
Well, there were a couple of green points here, but I think the blue points are police.
Finally, our backup has arrived. 6 mercenaries.
Oh,
1 squad less to worry about.
yeah, that is just a big queue in front of the trade station. Now we have double cruisers to eliminate. I kind of want to be a bit greedy or rather efficient and not waste much on the missiles. So I'm probably going to accelerate time here unless something happens. One cruiser down. Next. There's some allies for us. Let's see if we can have this cruiser fire on us. Yeah, it's already targeting us. That should keep the heat off the police, hopefully. Well, they're still getting attacked, but they're also doing really good amounts of damage. My goodness. Yona, I think you were wrong when you said that they weren't very efficient. Oh, that might also be the mercenaries, I guess. Yeah, that's the mercenaries.
The 3rd rebel cruiser is also eliminated.
You did it. I am sure they won't be coming back in a hurry.
Apparently, we counted our eggs too early. Another rebel cruiser is incoming.
Number 4. Well, let's take this one out as well. I don't see an escort, so this should be fairly straightforward. Keep firing until it's down. Oh wow, that almost killed me. Should have been more careful. Apparently this cruiser is more dangerous than the ones before. Do we have like our allies moving in and stuff? Well, I guess they are actively engaging other ships. Which kind of leaves... I was talking about him not having an escort, and then some of these ships are literally called military escort. I guess let's first help the mercenaries and then take out the cruiser, otherwise it's just gonna take ages. Plus there is quite an amount of enemy ships here.
You won't get rid of me anymore.
Wow. This thing is tough.
All mercenaries have been dealt with.
Well, I guess that just leaves us. At 4% health. Against a couple of militia escorts, which are quite powerful, if I may say. At least some of them have to be. And they do a number on our shields.
You have to get rid of this arrow.
We got you now. I can't get down to the shooting range.
Maybe time shock would have been better here. Then again, do we have the time to switch? How ironic. Yeah, this is clearly the mini-boss of this level, as far as fighters go. And I hate the errant jumping. It's so annoying.
You won't get rid of me anymore.
Oh, I almost died there. And this sounds like victory music is playing, although it's totally undeserved, in my opinion. We have not yet won. Not even remotely. We still have a very dangerous cruiser to destroy.
For the collective.
That said, I think we have taken out the most dangerous of this strike craft. The rest should hopefully be easy. Let's actually, because we have the time, switch to time shock. One down. 2 down. And 3 down. And of course there's a new squadron coming in. This is Rebel Militia. I guess there's just so many enemies stacked here that I was able to keep shooting even though the first enemy already walked away from it. Okay, the cruiser is firing. We have to get out of here for the moment. Time shock is ready again though. So what I think I'll do is just abuse that. I'm gonna fly in the middle of all of these enemies. Are they not chasing beyond the cruiser? I guess they aren't chasing beyond the cruiser. They stick to it. Well, in that case, let's switch back to weapons boost. So we get extra energy to distribute.
Solitary creature, you are at death's door.
That's one of the escorts down. Yeah, I wonder if this is a superior strategy other than just, or compared to just swarming the one ship. I guess in this situation, plasma shield might just be the choice. So we can go in there, take all of the punishment that these enemies are giving, and just hurt these fighters. It won't last pretty long, so I kind of want to get out of here by now already, and take the last enemy on from a bit of distance. Yeah, there the plasma shield is gone. I guess there really is a use for everything.
That was the last one of this group.
Good, good, good. What else? I guess maybe try Overload? If I'm not mistaken, I'm just going to quickly check. This is EMP. And Overload. Ah, it won't affect cruisers. Okay, unfortunate. but I guess that's fair. We could just stick with the plasma here. It just lasts 15 seconds right now, so I probably will have to start counting. Then again, weapon boost. Nah, we don't have the energy to make it last. Let's go for the plasma shield. And you know what? It says bonus ramming damage. So let's ram. I'm not sure if that even made an impact on this enemy, but certainly would be nice. Now I'm going to start going away again. I want to keep attacking from a distance and not get destroyed. This is a pretty hard quest if I do say so myself. Because this cruiser is doing absurd amounts of damage sometimes, I feel like. Yeah, just look at this. We can feel every impact on our shields. That said, I think it might just be the best way to go for shield boost and use shield energy on weapons to redistribute and fire everything we got at this thing. Because now it doesn't do a whole lot anymore. We can see our shield fluctuate, but it doesn't do much in the grand scheme of things. And this lasts a whole lot longer than our plasma shield, which kinda has the same effect. Okay, now we're getting blasted. Maybe 30 seconds of plasma shields are actually superior. But this fight is almost over. And there it goes. Let's watch another beautiful explosion.
Another one bites the dust.
Boom.
You did it. I am sure they won't be coming back in a hurry.
Typical. I miss out as usual.
You can buy yourself a little something on the next station.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately try and land at that station because we are hurting. A lot. Yeah, there's a lot of wrecks here. Trade station in quite a few units as well. Yeah, that was a pretty tough fight. A pretty tough fight that we managed to win on 4% health. And I blame a lot on that cruiser that just did a number on us. Also, I don't think there's anyone left to come back after this. We destroyed 4 cruisers. Not on our own, but mostly on our own. Yeah. That's a lot of damage. And now we unlocked the system, but there's nothing there that I would consider worth getting. So I guess I'm going to stop it here. I think this is a good time to stop. I will hopefully see you next time when Jack is going to spill the beans, he better do, about Robert and everything that's been going on, because from all that we can see, Robert is in league with the Fool, and the main question is, he's been in league with the Fool, but then he's the security advisor to the Galactic Council, and all we've ever seen him do is call for the factions to stop fighting among each other and then go to war with the Fool, which in itself seems to be a good strategy, but somehow it's probably still going to work out in the favor of the Fool. Yeah, I really don't remember much from the story way back there. I remember a couple of major points and that's all that is, so while this is not blind, it certainly has been a bit of a train wreck of a playthrough. Especially me forgetting about that plasma can, if I ever realized it. I don't know. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next time as well, and have a fantastic day.